morning, everyone. Welcome back to beautiful Taheton County, Iowa. Today, like I said at the end of the last episode, we are going to be helping out one of my good buddies, a friend, clean up a yard that he bought from a guy that passed away that he actually used to help, ironically enough. But now I'm gonna head over there in my 8320 or 8310, sorry, with the bush hog here. That's not his name, Moco, whatever. Anyways, with a batwing mower here, and we're gonna head over to that acreage. We're gonna chop off some of the weeds in the driveway and some of that near one of the sheds. And he did say there's a couple tractors in one of the sheds, and we can, if they both start. He wanted there's a case tractor in there, and he said if I wanted to, there's a white tractor in there. You know what? You'll see when we get there. I'll give you a little quick-ish tour, but he bought this place to buy the ground around it. But yeah, you'll see. So I'll go ahead and jump the 8310 here, and I'm gonna go ahead and start heading over there. I will see you guys over there. Stopped over at my buddy's place. He actually just lives right across the road here in his family's house that they have all these sheds here, and there's a couple cattle barns here. I think there's, yeah, you can kind of see the other one back there behind the house, but they have a whole bunch of cattle, and they own all the ground around here now. This was the only piece they didn't own. The old guy farmed up until 3 years ago, I think. Yeah, he had this ground all the way over to those terraces. There's kind of like a draw right on the edge of those terraces that, or not on the edge of the, whatever. Over to those terraces he owned, and then kind of back all the way back here. Yeah, so he, like I said, he retired 3 years ago. And then the storm came through, well, actually, hang on, 4 years ago. Then that storm, the one that destroyed my farm a couple years back now, came through, and it broke out every window in the house. So the guy moved into town, they were waiting. They were going to buy it from him, but then he passed a little bit sooner, so then they didn't get any of the equipment sold like they wanted to. And yeah, a whole bunch of stuff kind of happened, unfortunately. But then they just got my good buddy just got the ground bought, and which came with the acreage and all the equipment. And they've been recently trying to clean out the barn, and I think they did get all the barn cleaned out. Does this door open? No. I know one of these opens wide enough they could get a skid loader in it. Oh, that one. Yep. Alright, so yeah, as you guys can see, they got the barn all cleaned out. But he had offered, if I came over here to do this, he doesn't need this white tractor back here, this 6105 white tractor, but he wanted the MX 170 out of it. I don't know if I want this tractor, because I had to pay him for it, and then I had to buy the loader and its attachments too if I wanted to. I don't know if I want it. Like I told him, I don't really need it right now, but I've been working on the 4760 because she has multiple hydraulic lines that I have to replace, and a couple other things that just normal wear and tear, you know. And it's showing its age, especially since it got hit during the storm many years ago now. But yeah, so he also has this Cycle Air 800. It's a 4-row, and then this John Deere sprayer. I don't think that most of the equipment in here I don't think's been used in 5-6 years now. Well, actually, I take that back. I think he said this case tractor, they had it running a couple weeks ago. But they didn't drive it, so they don't know if anything's wrong with it for after sitting that long. But yeah, but he also had a Brent 644 wagon and the attachments for the loader. They don't look that old, actually. Neither does this loader. My buddy bought those brand new and then decided to retire because I heard he knew like his health wasn't great about 5 years ago, and he knew that it was just time to retire, even though he wanted to keep farming. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in the 8310 here. We're gonna mow with the batwing here. We're gonna kind of just mow down all these bushes right here in the front and kind of get this just opened up. Excuse me. For my buddy, and then we'll help him get that shed door open, and also help maybe get the tractor started so he can get them out. So yeah, but yeah, let's go ahead and get to mowing here, and we will keep moving forward. That was so weird, I'm sorry. Alright. Hope this batwing can handle this, because this isn't the same one that I used to clean up my area last year. I don't know, it'll definitely handle the grass, but I'm kind of doubting, yeah, it won't handle the bushes, unfortunately, though. Kind of runs them over, doesn't do anything to them. Nope. It's fine. He said he is gonna get a mulcher. Kinda. Oopsies. Ignore that. Yeah. We'll keep doing. We'll do another loop or two. Batwing actually is way wider than you'd think once you actually get doing it. Oh, this is not the direction I should have gone. Yep. Alright. Go ahead and shut my tractor off, let her kind of just idle here. Or not idle, just let her cool down for a little while. We're gonna go ahead and wander in here. I think he said the door was running. Or he knew it was working, but he just didn't open it when we're working on this. Yep, there. I believe. I suppose they got the power turned back on after they bought the place. He said this was running good, so let's go ahead and see if she'll drive. Sounds really good. Oop. Well, probably not good for a diesel engine, just start and stop like that, but we'll just let her sit there. He said he didn't try this, but they changed out all the fluids in it. So I'm going to go ahead and hop in it. Door opens and closes really slow. Oh yeah. New battery and new fluids will do wonders. Turns pretty nice too, actually. I mean, this definitely wouldn't be a bad loader tractor. Kind of just want to get a new tractor is the main thing. Let's see if this loader will hook up easy enough. I'll see you guys back in after I get this hooked up. Alrighty guys, so I got the bucket on and I got the loader he had for it on. I will say I'm not a huge fan of the loader for sure. I like the tractor, it drives nice, it's got easy controls. I don't want the loader though, because honestly this loader is just, it takes, whoa, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. This loader just takes up so much of your vision. It just sits so high. on the, here, you know what? I'll hop in it quick. Just sits so high, like it takes up a quarter of the windshield on both sides. Or well, total it takes up like a quarter of it. But you can't see your wheels now other than start it and turn it. Other than when they're like, I don't like that you can't see your wheel other than just the fender piece. You can't see the inside. I don't know, maybe that's just a loader tractor thing, but I can, on my 4760, I can at least see the hinker fenders a little bit better, and you can see the wheel. And I don't know. We'll have to ask him if he wants a reasonable price for it. I will be considered here. We'll go ahead and just drive this back forward a little ways. Better off. If he wants a reasonable enough price, I'll talk to him. But I don't know. I'm betting that he'll want too much for it, and he honestly can use it more than I can. I don't need a loader tractor that much. I want a tractor that I can use on my equipment as well as it's a loader tractor, you know? Whereas like my 4760 now isn't much of that anymore. It used to be my main tractor, right? But now, unfortunately, I've gotten big enough equipment where it can't be used much on any of the equipment other than the auger. So that's probably the only thing I'm going to keep it around for right now. But yeah, so yeah, man, I can see why he liked this MX though. This would be a great loader tractor, honestly. That's what he should do, is take if the loader would change off, he should put it on this over that tractor and then just sell this tractor. Because I think this would be a great tractor for a loader tractor with all its nice controls. Actually, it's set up for it. Almost. I think this yellow, or the orange and black controller right here is for a loader. Huh. So, I'm gonna go ahead and head home now. Well, actually, no, I gotta go over and talk to him about that. Duh. So I'll just wander over here and see if he's home. I imagine the reason why he wanted me to mow that is he wasn't going to be here right now. But, oh, whoops, I'm going to walk through his flower bed. I am a bad person. I'm sorry. Alrighty, guys, so he wasn't home. His wife was, but he wasn't. So I gave him a call, asked him what he wanted for the tractor, and said if it's running good and everything with the loader, he was thinking about 25, which is about 15 more than I was kind of thinking for it right now. And I didn't tell him that it was out of my price range. I just said I'm not really interested. If you're going to throw a good price, I'd be interested in it. But I did tell him I think if he can get the loader off of this one, put it on his new tractor here, and use this as his loader, I think that'd be a great tractor. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and head home in the 8310. Yeah, we got to get to spraying today. So yeah, but we're gonna go ahead. That'll be the next episode. I know this was probably a little bit of a different episode than you guys are used to, or probably even like. But that's just kind of how it is. Sometimes we have other jobs, and I like showing the other jobs that we do around farming. But yeah, that's just how it works. I wanted to help this guy out because he's helped me out a couple times, especially when I was getting started. And his family obviously is a little bit more established in farming than I was when I was starting out. So he helped me out a ton and helped me get a job at the co-op there for a while. And yeah, so with that, that'll be the end of this episode. Like I said, sorry if you guys didn't like this. If you don't like like this kind of comment or content, I'll leave it out. Just leave me a comment below, and we'll leave it out next time, or I'll leave it out next time. And then you guys don't have to watch all the other sides of farming. But yeah. So with that, if you did enjoy, though, do me a huge favor, leave a like, subscribe down below if you are not, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.